Maybe all you need to retain your employees is the right onboarding strategy. Ensuring a positive onboarding experience can boost staff retention by 82%, enhance employee productivity, and elevate your company's reputation. Hi, I'm Pauline, HR Specialist at Factorial, and I've got the ultimate guide for you, regardless of your company's size, to ensure every aspect of onboarding is impeccable. Stay tuned for the complete roadmap to ace your onboarding game. Before welcoming new employees on their first day, there are some preliminary tasks to take care of. The pre-boarding phase starts before employees take their first few steps through the office door. Try to get the new hire to complete as much admin as possible during the pre-boarding phase. This will enable them to focus on the practical side of their introduction to your company on their first day. If you are organizing documents manually, it can be time-consuming and chaotic. A better option would be to use a document management system to keep track of your employee onboarding documents and signatures. These documents should include a signed job acceptance letter with details about the position, work conditions, hours, and compensation. A welcome letter to new employees. This should include information about their first day, when they are expected to arrive, if the location is physical, and who they should meet with. Having a well-written welcome letter will help your new hire feel more confident about their first day and understand exactly what is expected from them. Your company's employee handbook agreement and knowledge form, direct deposit form, tax documents such as the I-9 and W-2 forms. Additionally, you'll want to notify the rest of your team about the new addition before their scheduled arrival date. That way, your team members have a little bit of background information about the new employee who's joining their team and can easily relate to them as soon as they start. Next, you should provide company information and additional background info that the new hire might need before getting started. Now, this can include a copy of your employee handbook with a detailed guide to your company's policies and procedures. The first 3 days are often so chaotic that it's important to send this to new employees before they begin, so that they can have a few days to go through and familiarize themselves with important information and protocols. If applicable, apply remote working policies and an office home setup. Let them know if your company provides employees with monthly co-working or technology stipends. Include any additional information about company benefits like healthcare plans and gym memberships. For the new hire to be a little more familiar to their new environment, you can even create an onboarding video to introduce new hires to your company. Use this to showcase your company values and share staff testimonials. Also, it's recommended to set up user accounts and provide login credentials to the managers of new employees. Having this information readily available will prevent frustration and headaches on their first day. The first few days can reveal so much to new employees about your company culture, overall working environment, and working practices. You'll want to be sure that your new hire feels as comfortable as possible as they navigate their first day at the office. For an all-inclusive guide, download Factorial's onboarding checklist to help you keep track of every detail of the onboarding process so you don't miss a thing. Find this in the caption below. When it comes to onboarding day, if you can, be sure to meet new employees at the door to greet them on their first day to make it all the more welcoming right off the bat. Now, this is where you'll want to listen. During the session, you'll want to be sure to cover the following: introducing new team members to each other, helping new employees access company email accounts, Slack accounts, clock-in, and employee dashboard. Inform new employees of your company's internal communication practices. Let them know where they can see important announcements and who to contact if they have any questions while getting set up. You'll want to highlight important company policies regarding PTO, time off requests, lunch breaks, and working hours. Show employees how to access their benefits. And provide new employees with a welcome kit, computer, office equipment, and company gifts. A great way to familiarize new employees with their workspace is by giving them a tour of the office. Naturally, be sure to point out where they can find the kitchen, break rooms, restrooms, desk spaces, meeting rooms, and designated parking areas. Now, if your new hire is working remotely, this can be a little tricky. You can adapt your employee onboarding checklist to their specific needs. Show new hires how to find other team members' working hours and how to set up meetings virtually. Even if they will not be working in a physical office location, simple information about communication protocols can help them feel all the more comfortable about communicating with their coworkers at a distance. An employee's first day is also when new employees should get to know their coworkers. Employees should be introduced to managers, supervisors, coworkers, and team members within their department, their mentor buddy, highly recommendable for new hires. Additionally, you'll want to give new employees keys and door codes, as well as share any additional info about accessing and leaving the office building. There are numerous benefits to including a mentorship program in your employee onboarding checklist. 84% of Fortune 500 companies and 100% of Fortune 50 companies consider mentorship programs an integral part of their employee learning and development strategies. But what do mentors do exactly for new employees? Well, they provide employees with a support system in a new environment. Here's a quick rundown of some of the ways that mentors support new talent. They introduce coworkers in a more relaxed social setting. For example, during lunch or after work events. They are there to answer any questions that new hires have and help them feel integrated into the company culture. They can get them up to speed with some of the unwritten rules of the organization. They also provide additional training and support specific to the role or department. Although team building events are not always part of the employee onboarding checklist, they play a crucial role in helping new employees develop rapport and trust with their fellow employees, which directly impacts overall employee satisfaction, workplace communication, and overall productivity levels. It is recommended to have some sort of monthly team building event per department. And when your newcomers join your team, it's best to have them after the first week or so. That's not to say that team building events need to be extremely elaborate or interrupt employee work-life balance. Instead, they should allow employees to get to know each other better, converse in a different environment, and with respect for employees' time away from work. Here are a few of the most common ideas that we see to get you started. Organized company lunches and coffee breaks, virtual happy hours for remote employees, volunteering initiatives, outdoor team offsites, icebreaker games at company-wide meetings. After employees complete their first week on the job, it's time to check in briefly and see how everything is going. During this time, you'll want to ask employees about their experience thus far and gather as much feedback as possible. Following the initial week or two, direct managers should schedule weekly one-on-one meetings with their newly onboarded team member. Newly onboarded team members can provide exactly the sort of valuable feedback that your company needs. They can see the company's processes from a fresh perspective and can give you critical insight into the way that your team works and the inefficient practices that should be improved. A great way to do this is by creating an onboarding survey for your new team members to complete and encouraging new team members to offer suggestions. Once you've completed the first week check-in, go ahead and schedule 30, 60, and 90-day check-ins as well to make sure that employees feel confident with their roles and happy with their professional and personal growth. To get additional insights, consider measuring and tracking key onboarding metrics like satisfaction scores. From there, you can use tools like Factorial's HR reports feature to make data-informed decisions. The idea is to use these insights to change your employee onboarding checklist and processes for the better. Aside from checking in with employees, it's equally important to go to managers for regular status updates and insights. Managers should share information about how the employee feels in their one-on-one meetings and what kind of career development and training opportunities would help support them better. In these check-in meetings, the employee's performance should be discussed, as well as the way that performance reviews are conducted. Make sure that performance review questions accurately assess the employee's short and long-term goals and the progress that they are making to achieve them. Now, incorporating new team members doesn't stop after the first few weeks. Onboarding is about making sure that employees' long-term growth is accounted for and encouraged to prevent turnover later on. If you found this video helpful, consider giving us a like and comment below to share with us what you think. And as always, subscribe to our channel for more HR topics and tips. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.